up here, farming alongside my dad and my granddad. Went off to Kansas State University and got a degree in animal science. After that, I had the opportunity to spend some time in Australia working. We'd just come through the farm crunch of the 80s, and I didn't know that the reality of returning to the family farm would be an option. My dad expanded the swine operation, so that led to needing someone to take care of the cattle and farming side. So that was what drew me back. Always had the aspirations to return here, just didn't know if that was going to be the reality of the situation. Farmed for 25 years now, which is hard to believe. Have wife Carolyn is involved. Have 3 boys that we're raising now. Trying to inspire that love of agriculture and rural communities in them as well. It was not on my radar screen, the KARL program. I was a fairly new graduate, and this good friend of mine from college, best friend, says, you need to look into this. My dad saw value in learning off-farm things, and so he said, I will cover work while you're gone. Very grateful for the opportunities and chances it gave me, and I love Kansas. I love all the diversity within the state, and so being able to see those things through the program was a great benefit, and probably was one of the things that drew me to it as well. And I've been through several leadership programs, but there's not many that will even match what's available through the KARL program. There's something I gleaned from every seminar. The media training probably served me well. Trip to DC to be in front of some of the folks in Washington, DC, and it helped me make a commitment then that we've got to be politically involved. And so since that point, I've had contact with nearly every office or senator or House representative we've had, just to keep the word of agriculture in front of them as well, and to provide a resource for them. Those experiences, every one of them was a good experience. It made me a better leader, I think. Through that opportunity, you met people from all walks of rural Kansas. We often look at, we're friends with our neighbors, but yet this was a true group of friends that you developed. You got to know them through our couple years of traveling together. And there were resources you could draw upon. There was all types of leaders, some that pushed from behind, some that led up front, some that were there and did the work, some who could organize. And so I saw different types of leadership in action from those folks. Some that never said anything, but when they did, you better listen. The folks in our class have gone to do great things, to be leaders in different industries, local school boards, to county commissions, clear up to national level organizations. And everyone had a passion for their rural communities. It may look different for each one of them. I've always been involved through my years of growing up, 4-H and church and some of those activities that, in these towns you have to help be a part of it. But it probably led me to be more involved. It gave me better tools on how to do that. And as I reflect back, some of the things I learned in KARL helped me be very successful, becoming active from anywhere from the county, the state, to the national level. And so I can attribute that to the KARL program.